What I'd like to achieve from this camp here is not only to have upskill their professionalism and that, but it's also is the fruit of their heart connected with the heart of God. Their lives will be overflow after this camp. They will live it out of life of praising and honoring God. If their lives will be changed and transformed and overflow of all of that, their attitudes, their behaviors, wherever they are in schools, work, or at the core in their family, that will be a great outcome for us.
So this was my first time in Tonga, and so I was excited to see, because really we didn't know what we were in for. There had been camps in the past, but this was the first real targeted camp, and it was targeted mostly at advanced students or young people who were being utilised in their core more than the beginners. So the camp was organised by a working group led by Captain Sila, and he is big on equipping local leaders, and that was evident that he had put a lot of effort into actually making sure that his local leaders were contributing to what the camp would look like and what would be taught. And so it was really cool to watch them work as a team, watch them develop the vision and the idea and the identity of this camp really as a team. So there were about 30 campers, 30 delegates, and they were split into two streams, brass and worship teams.
It's not everyone camp, it's just selected people from every course centers. What we see now in the camp, we can see some development potential of those players, and now we can see there is something for us to work to the future, especially putting together those teams.
As you see here in Tonga, here we just, there are so many skills around, but there's less equipment. What's in our hands, what has been offered to us here from New Zealand, various corps have sent us donations, various corps, various people visited here from THQ. We have been taking to them regarding resources, mission groups coming over, and they're seeing here of the way that we are there. But resource-wise here, in order for mission to be advanced, to be more outcome, we need resources, and it's people and equipments.
The music gear is run down, and even just some of the fundamental things that they have, or that they don't have really, music stands, mic stands, even sheet music, they don't have any of that stuff, and it's that kind of foundational stuff, I guess, that would help those musicians and those places to develop. So those are some of the smaller things that we could contribute. It wouldn't cost us a lot, but it would just mean the world to them over there.
So if any data projectors lying around in New Zealand not used, bring it to Tonga. If no brass instruments, your brass instruments are still locking up in your cupboards, bring it to Tonga. And chords and mic stands and microphones. Oh, here we would love to have it here in Tonga. Lord, I'm glorified. We really focus here in Tonga with courts culture rather than men's culture. And one of the things here that gifted of the Tongans here is singing, but also the enjoying of the creativities of the gifts and the talents and skills. And we are so blessed here with the Salvation Army of our youth, and for the opportunity for this music camp to be here this year.
The camp went through all of Friday and then Saturday, and then ended on Saturday evening with a variety concert. We got to take part. Jim conducted the band, and I did a little drum piece, and I was joined by some hip-hop dancers, which was really interesting. I've never had like backup dancers before, so that was cool. So the concert was really good. It was really inspiring. I think it inspired some of the parents, some of the corps members who had come along to watch. The concert was a great ending to a really good camp, and it's something that I definitely want to see happen again.
If we turn it into value for the lives of these people, of these young people, and the young ones who are coming out, it's nothing in God's eyes. And I believe that some of you in New Zealand have God speaking to you, that your donations will be saving lives here for the Kingdom of Tonga here, for His kingdom and His values. So yeah, thank you for your prayers, thank you for your support, and we are looking forward for more and more better things God in store. For He is our Creator, our Preserver, and Governor of all things. Honor and glory to Him.